What's up, guys? Grizz Wizard here, coming back for another reaction to The Legend of Korra. Season 4 has started out really strong. Korra herself has seemingly turned her back on it all, which is pretty alarming. But honestly, I don't blame her after everything that she's just been through. We're only in the second episode, but I feel like I've already been drawn in. The story, the hook is there. I want to know more about Kuvira as well. I got to know more about the Earth faction and this unification and, the terrible repercussions. How is Bolin going along with this? Anyway, without further ado, let's keep going.
3 years ago, Zahir poisoned Korra, severely injuring her.
It looked so painful, too.
6 months ago, Korra left home and hasn't been seen since.
Korra alone. Does that fractured glass represent her mental state?
Hurry up in there! Come on, I got an emergency situation!
Knock yourself out.
Damn, dude, if it's that bad, you're in an alley. I'm a barbarian. You've still got reflexes. Whoa, what the?
You again.
She's being, haunted by her own avatar state.
What's wrong with her?
Yeah, being grabbed like the chain, it's showing that, she can't break this connection to her past. That's what's going on here.
I don't need any help.
Korra, you need so much help, girl. You can't do it all alone.
Now, don't take this the wrong way, but I can't wait for you to leave.
How else is she supposed to take that but the wrong way?
Because I've never had a pen pal before. Here, spoiler alert, Pabu and I already miss you.
Spoiler alert. I feel like that's such a contemporary phrase, but I guess this show isn't that old, right? Beautiful. With the Aurora Borealis up there. I can only imagine how much, PTSD she must have after everything. She needs more than a wheelchair. She needs to have, a counselor and a therapist on call.
Your father and I, we're worried. You're not sleeping, you're barely eating.
Yeah, I'd start to get worried at that point, too. I get it.
Will you please go see Katara?
All right.
Yes, go see Katara, come on.
You're going to get through this. Oh, I love you so much.
Yeah, we've had a different kind of conflict every season. Maybe this season we have, the internal conflict of Korra.
Whether you get better or not is up to you. I know what it's like to go through a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Concentrate on your big toe. Visualize it moving. Breathe.
This is very Kill Bill. Nice.
Did you see that? It worked!
Man, Katara is so wise now. I love it. She was always kind of wise beyond her years, but now she's, old and wise, I guess.
I'm done for today.
Dear Korra, I miss you. Things are going well here. I just got a big contract to help redesign the city's infrastructure.
She's not responding to anyone's letters.
Hey, Korra.
Look at that pile from
I'm
Bolin
not
right
very
there.
good at writing letters. It's 2:15 in the afternoon. Weather is fair. Chance of snow showers later today.
Come on, Mako.
Beifong has me staking out the Red Monsoon hideout. You won't believe what's going down.
You will be most pleased to learn that I found gainful employment with Sir Varric and the Lady Kuvira.
I love it. Of course, Bolin also sends drawings.
But I am eager to offer any aid I can in stabilizing the Earth Kingdom.
Man, this is really sad. It's just making her more depressed, seeing that all of her friends are, still going on and, able to function. And if anything, their success just makes her feel even more isolated because she's not able to move on like they all have. Breaks your heart. And that's why she can't bear to respond to any of their letters, either.
I know you're frustrated, but
Of course I'm frustrated! A crazy man poisoned me, and now I can't dress myself, or cook for myself, or do anything for myself. And this whole time, my friends have been off helping the world while I'm stuck with you, and you can't even heal me!
Damn.
That came out wrong.
it's all right.
I get it, but come on. This is Katara you're talking to.
I am trying to understand why this happened to me.
Can you imagine how much pain Aang felt when he learned that his entire culture was taken from him? He chose to find meaning in his suffering and eventually found peace.
And what am I going to find if I get through this?
I don't know, but won't it be interesting to find out?
Yeah, being the wise old lady suits Katara so much. This is actually a pretty poignant scene as someone who has had an injury and had to go to, physical therapy to overcome that weakness. Fuck yeah, Korra, keep going. Yeah, I really like this. See, that's what we need. Everyone needs a Naga on the other end. Because hugging a big fluffy animal, it's great motivation.
Where'd you come from, little cutie?
Why does this feel like a trap? Like, what is happening here? I mean, the first thing we saw was Korra through fragmented glass, and I'm wondering if maybe, like, aspects of her have manifested on their own as a result of the injury. Like, that's just like a spare piece of Avatar state floating around out there? Is that even possible? Follow the dog.
All right,
You gotta do it.
let's see what I find.
See, this is what it's going to take. She needs a win. She needs to go and investigate something, get to the bottom of something, and feel accomplished, and that's what's going to start her real road to recovery. Because it's one thing to get physically right, but, you know, mentally she's still right where she was.
Come on, I want to show you how much better I'm doing.
She's going to overdo it. She's going to re-injure herself.
Attack! I can take it!
It's going well so far. Oh, nope. Okay. Froze up in the heat of battle. That's what I'm saying. It's all about up here, you know? It's one thing to be able to do the moves, but, like, you can't keep your composure in battle anymore because you're scared.
Being the Avatar can wait.
But what about the Earth Kingdom?
The situation has been stabilizing since Kuvira took charge.
It has, hasn't it?
I just think you need to...
If you say be patient, I swear I'm gonna water smack you in the mouth.
No, I was going to say you need to not worry about the future.
Nice save. God, look at her angry face. I get it, though. It must be so frustrating, especially when you were the Avatar. Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. Look at the stars.
I still can't go into the Avatar state. I keep having visions of Zahir and what happened that day.
Okay, that's what it is. She's not going to be able to go into the Avatar state until she confronts the specter that's haunting her, because that is like a shard of Avatar state that's separate from her now.
I don't want to hurt their feelings, but it's easier to tell you about this stuff.
Is it the first letter that she's written? 2 years in to Asami?
I need to be where the action is, where my friends are.
See, I think there's truth to that. I think she does need to be able to go and, like, get herself a win. But it was a lie. She never went to Republic City, and this is why Tonrock believed she was up there. Oh, cool. Where's this? Is this Ember Island? No.
You're the Avatar, ain't you?
Yep, that's me.
I can't believe it! Mind if I take a picture for my wall of avatars?
Nice. Anne came through here once.
Avatar Aang was a big fan of my seaweed wraps, you know, so I named them Aang rolls.
You just threw a meat cleaver at her, dude.
Smile! But if I could have met any Avatar, I'd have to pick Kyoshi.
No, honestly, Kyoshi's kind of my favorite Avatar, too.
Thieves! Get back here!
Go get him!
Something's gonna go wrong. Ooh.
You sure she's the Avatar?
She's just not field ready. But the problem is, like, as much as she hates it, Tenzin's right. She just has to be patient. Like, it takes time. Healing takes time. And this was the first time that she saw this. So she almost... So it wasn't a lie when she told her parents she was going to Republic City. She decided in that moment, seeing the Spectre, to change her mind. Even though she's in a very fragile place right now, and, like, I get what she's going through, it still feels like a really rash decision to, like, leave the Avatar behind you. But thinking back to season 1, like, Korra, she was such a reactive, like, rash-acted person that I get it. It's in keeping with her character. Whoa. So she's gone into the spirit world. That whale was cool.
Everyone, come here! It's the Avatar!
Man, so many of these spirits are just basically Pokemon.
How come you've been away so long?
I was hurt pretty bad a while ago.
Maybe we can help you get better.
I'm sorry.
I like that all these spirits are voiced by, like, kids, too.
I need to figure this out on my own.
Yeah, but your problem very well could be spiritual, so why not let the spirits give it a try at least? Don't lump them in with the dumb humans. Spirits have other options, you know?
It's nice to be back at the temple, and it's great to see my friends again. Don't worry, I'm taking it easy. But hopefully I'll be back in action soon.
It's one thing to just go off on your own, but like, she's continually lying to the parents about it.
Love, Korra.
Rava. Is it a mirage? Is it really her? I do like her short hair look, actually. It's a good look for her. Where are you being led? Oh, it's to the fighting. It's the little fighting pit. See, this seems like a pretty safe environment to brush up on, like, combat encounters without it being, like, life or death or someone having to apprehend someone, you know? That was pretty, like, so immediately she goes in. Okay. Oof. That's why she's been fighting in there, because she's fighting against her own demons.
Why did you bring me to the swamp?
That's a cool swamp. Yeah, the art's just been fantastic.
What am I gonna find in the swamp?
Not a what? A who?
No, wait!
Is Rava in the swamp? No. Who's it? Oh. Damn. That was some good slow-mo, though.
You're just in my mind. You're not real.
I think that used to be true, but she's an aspect of you now. And somehow when you got separated from the Avatar state, it made her corporeal, you know, physical. Ooh, and definitely, okay, so I was waiting to see if the Spectre can use all 4 elements, and yes, okay. This is a problem. Okay, come on, Korra, this is how you get your groove back. You gotta kick this Spectre's ass. Oh, come on. How long is that chain? God, that's so, like, Terminator looking. Don't land in it! Don't land in it! Oh, God. That sucks.
Feeling better?
Where am I?
How did you get here?
What brings you to the swamp, anyway?
I feel like I know that voice.
If your avatar senses called you here, you should probably listen to them.
You recognize me?
We were good friends in your previous life.
It's Toph! It's fucking Toph! Yes!
Nice to see you again, Twinkle Toes.
Come on! Oh, don't end now! Oh, man, I'm so, like, happy to see her. She looks great as an old lady, too. Wow! Okay, I'm so in. I'm so in on this season now. Like, I've been waiting for this. My relationship with Toph, I think, was the biggest roller coaster out of all the characters. But, like, man, when I came around, like, she really is the best. She really is the best in a lot of ways. Okay, this season definitely has me hooked now. I don't really know what else to say other than I feel so bad for Korra and this like, personal internal struggle that she's having to go through here. And I think it's so quintessentially Korra that she would, like, go off on her own and try and just make her go of it, even though there's so many people surrounding her that want to support her and that want to help. They don't know how, because no one can relate to her. She's the Avatar, you know? The only person who could really empathize with this would be, like, Aang, but she's lost her connection to the Avatar state, and she can't commune with the previous Avatars anymore. So, you know, hats off to the writers. They've come up with yet another creative conflict to put Korra through for the season. I think it's starting to take shape that, like, this is going to be what our narrative is here, is Korra making herself whole again. But then also all this Earth Kingdom stuff I think is going to come up. I think eventually we're going to have... Because I'm convinced that Kuvira is the bad guy. We've been given enough information for me to suspect that now. And I think it's going to boil down to Kuvira versus Korra, which means Korra's got to get back into fighting shape at some point. I don't want to do too much like meta detective, though, and let the story tell itself to me in the order that it wants to. But man, I am down. I'm down with this so far. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to The Legend of Korra, Season 4, Episode 2, Korra Alone, with a banger of an ending there. Oh, that's so cool. This reaction has been edited to comply with fair use, which means you're not getting the full reaction here on YouTube. It's been chopped down to about 10 minutes. If you want to watch the full-length, uncut version of this reaction, it's available on Patreon. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. You can go check that out, and supporting the channel is a great idea because then you get more of this. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you. Wrong channel. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.